Very good afternoon. Hope all of you are able to see. Very good afternoon to one and all. Welcome to the session. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the session. So today I'll be discussing about the general instructions, what all you need to carry, what all you need to give it to the invigilator. So all the other details, so that you ensure that you are prepared for the same. All right. So let's get started with it. So firstly, I hope step number one, all of you have downloaded your hall ticket, right? This is very important. All of you should be downloading your hall ticket, and you should, be keeping it ready. Yes, I hope all of you have done that. And the general instructions which are required are, first thing is reaching the test center. Please have a look at the test center well in advance and check your slot, guys, whether if it is a forenoon or an afternoon slot. So try to reach the center at least 3 hours before. At least, you should keep a 3-hour target to reach the center. Right? So already it's given mentioned here that for a forenoon session, you are permitted from 7:30 a.m. The candidate is permitted from a forenoon session from 7:30 you are permitted, and afternoon session you are permitted from 1:30 a.m. Right? Morning 7:30 is the time. Afternoon 1:30 onwards, you are expected to reach the center. So what they've mentioned is, there is a registration process, right? Wherein, you need to appear in the exam hall, you need to, finish some registration formalities and the verification process. All right. So that is why reach as early as possible. I would say 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours before minimum of 2 to 3 hours. Also consider the traffic also in mind. So, 2 to 3 hours is what ideally I would mention it to you guys. All right, next thing. So, the main thing is, as soon as you reach, you need to show your hall ticket, basically. Right? You need to show your hall ticket. And also, once you show your hall ticket, they will do a verification along with your ID proof. Right? Always carry an ID proof as well. ID proof along with your hall ticket. Right? So after this, what all you are expected to carry in the examination hall, we'll see that next. Right? It is clearly mentioned that you won't be allowed if you don't carry a hall ticket. So what all you need to carry, there are mainly 3 things. One is only a black or a blue ballpoint pen. Only black or blue pens are allowed. Then hall ticket, the print of the hall ticket, the filled in application form. So in case you are from SC/ST category, you need to carry the caste certificate as well. All right, caste certificate as well. So please carry a copy of that as well. So black or blue pen, hall ticket, filled in application form. All right. These are the things. So once you enter the examination hall, the candidate should return the duly filled in online application form and also the application form. So I'll come to the stamp and all of that also which is there. So you need to give in your application form, and once the exam is done, they'll provide you a booklet with few pages for your rough work. You also need to return that. Ensure that you return. Yes, Pranit, I'll be taking your doubts once the session is done. Okay, so please listen to the instructions first and then you can ask me all the doubts. Last 10-15 minutes we'll only discuss your queries. All right. So these two you need to return it for sure. which is the online application form. Hall ticket, you can carry it back with you, but the online application form and the booklet, you need to return it back, right? So as usual, you know that watches, so no kind of watch is allowed. No watches, no calculator, nothing of that sort is allowed, right? So if there's any discrepancy, they'll take care of that, so you need not worry about that. So you should not be carrying any loose or blank papers. They'll give you rough sheets, folks, right? So you don't carry any sheets. You should only be carrying your main application form, hall ticket, your pen, blue or black pen. I would say carry 2 pens, right? If suppose your pen stops working, right, you should be having another pen, right, handy. So carry 2 pens. They won't give you any pen there, so you need to carry it and utilize your rough book. Also think, many students ask me this question, the rough book, the rough booklet which they give, they contain only few sheets, so you need to manage that, right? So this is the thing. And also look at this, in your rough book you should not be writing any religious marks or prayers or identification mark in your rough book, right? Strictly no writing anything apart from your rough work. That will also be checked, please. Got it, everyone? So look at this again. After 9 a.m. for forenoon, after 3 p.m. for afternoon, even if you are 1 minute late, you are not allowed. This is a strict instruction. Even last year, there were many students who got stuck in the traffic. Thankfully, not Spark Academy students, but many students who got stuck in the traffic, they weren't allowed. So better start early. Is this clear so far, folks? Everybody? All of you? You're all clear with these points, right? So what they do is, once you go into the exam center, right, they will also take a photograph of you. So the biometric data and the photograph they take, so they will take and they will verify. So whatever the invigilator says, you need to follow. Follow whatever instructions are given by the invigilator. If you are facing any software or hardware problem, just raise your hand. Don't discuss with your friends. Why will calculators be provided, Surya Prakash? There are no calculators provided for the EAMCET exam, please. No calculators are allowed. You have to do everything manual calculation. So if you are facing any issue, please listen to this instruction. If you are facing any issue with respect to the the hardware or any software issue which you are facing, you should raise your hand. Don't discuss with your friends or don't discuss with your neighbor. All right, everyone. So again, these 2 points irrelevant. This one again, original ID proof. Your ID proof should be an original copy, either an Aadhaar or your driving license or your passport, PAN or voter ID card. It should be an original ID proof. Right? Now look at this, guys. Look at this. The candidate should sign the hall ticket in the presence of invigilator. Don't sign the hall ticket before. Only in front of the invigilator you need to do it. All right? Everyone? Yes. Next, candidate strict social distancing should be maintained. You can carry your masks, you can carry your gloves, right? Sanitizer and even water bottle. I would recommend carry all these also. Right? You don't know about the center, right? Better carry one water bottle. Sanitizer should be a small bottle, guys. They won't allow a big bottle. It should be a small sanitizer bottle. Right? Yes, you can carry the bus pass. That shouldn't be an issue. So if you are having any COVID symptom, inform them before. Right? So temperature check will also be done. And finally, you should bring a declaration, self-declaration form. It is given in your hall ticket along with this. This is the self-declaration form. When you take a print, you'll be also getting this. If you have a cough, you should tick on yes. But mostly all these should be no. If you don't have any symptom, you should write your name, complete name, your hall ticket number, your date, your test center name, and then your signature. Here you can sign it before. Only the hall ticket you are signing it in front of the faculty member or your invigilator. Is that clear? Everybody so far? All of you? So far all the instructions are clear? So I have taken one of my students' hall ticket only. So you are seeing, so this is what you will be seeing. Once you download the PDF, you will be finding all of these. Right? So take prints of all of these. Read the instructions once again, please. Yes? Everyone? Now also, now coming to the online application form. This also, many students have asked me, so you need to paste the latest photograph and provide the left thumb impression, and it should be handed over to the invigilator after signing in presence of the invigilator. Right? Everyone, you have to fix the latest passport size photograph and you have to provide the left hand thumb impression using the stamp pad and the space provided well in advance. Alright? So you need to keep that well in advance. You need to paste that left thumb impression in your online application form. And then you need to hand it over to the invigilator. And as I told you, you need to sign it in the presence of the invigilator. Just the left thumb impression and the photograph, you put it before and take it. Is it clear? Everyone? Right? So what are the main documents which you need to carry, guys? What are the main documents which you need to carry? One, online application form. In that, ensure that your stamp left thumb impression is there in that space and photograph is pasted. All signatures you have to do it in the exam hall only. Second, hall ticket. Complete hall ticket you need to show. Then ID proof. ID proof is either your PAN or Aadhaar or voter ID or license. Right? Aadhaar also. Okay. Then you can carry a sanitizer, a small bottle, water bottle, mask, and if you want you can use gloves also. Again, it depends. Not required. You don't require any attestation. Attestation is not required now. Attestation is not required. Only fill it, sign. Is it clear? Everyone know? These are the only things which you should be carrying, please, to the exam hall. It can be different. It need not be same. It can be different. That's not an issue. Anything else, folks? Anything else, please? ID proof original. Original ID proof. ID proof original. Hall ticket doesn't matter black and white or color, but why do you want to take a black and white? Take a color only, safe side. Okay. So these are the instructions which are given, and of course, main thing we forgot, declaration form. Declaration form. These are the 7 things. If you want, you can write. What we shouldn't carry, you should only carry these. That means all others you can't carry. Nothing is allowed. Your pocket should be empty. Basically. Right? Declaration form also, guys. So these 7 things all of you should carry. This is the checklist. Calculator, watches, right? Don't wear jewelry also. Girl students, don't wear any jewelry. Keep it at home. And most importantly, maintain social distancing. Yes, this will be similar for AP. If there are any changes, I'll tell you. Alright? Everyone? So don't have discussions and you're expected to only look at the screen. No discussions. If you have any issue, you have to raise your hand and call the invigilator. Is it clear? Everybody, folks, all of you? I hope all the instructions, final instructions are clear to you. Start early. Start 2-3 hours early. Guested officer signature is mostly not required. It's not required. Last year also they had cancelled that. Devi, I think you need to drop a mail. You need to drop a mail to the TS helpline center, right? In the website you will be able to see that. Drop a mail to them and ask them to issue your hall ticket. They'll do it. Manideep, unfortunately you can't change your center, but still you can drop a mail to them. You can write it, Devi, since it is pending from their end, you need to drop a mail with all your details. You need to drop a mail. Send a mail to TS convener. Any other doubts? Any other queries, folks? So you can make this as your checklist. These 7 points, you can make this as a checklist and ensure you follow all the instructions. Maintain social distancing. Don't interact with people. Just give the exam and come off. Alright. In case you are facing any hardware issues, the computer issues in the center, raise your hand and only the invigilator. So the process is very smooth, right? So don't panic if you have any doubt. Even in all the exam centers, there are helpline desks. So you can contact them. Alright? Anything else? Any other queries, folks? I'm reading your comments. Any other queries? Devi, I think I've already answered your question. I've already answered your questions. You have to drop a mail. Vivek, you can't change the center now. It's too late. Yashwant Kumar Singh, I'm scared of the exam. Well, it's okay if you're scared. I mean, you'll have that nervousness. Obviously, it's a very big exam in your life, right? Only thing I would tell is, just don't let it affect your performance in the exam. I always recommend my students take one question at a time. Just look at the screen and focus on that question. Don't think about what will happen next and what are the result. So you have already prepared well. So it's about, maintaining your cool in the exam. So please ensure you take the prints of all online application form, hall ticket, declaration form. These are the prints which you need to take. Right? Deleted syllabus not required obviously, but in Spark Academy, we have also discussed the deleted syllabus because we didn't want to leave any stone unturned. Alright, so Stay safe, folks, and we'll be catching up soon again. I hope I've answered all your queries. If you have any other queries, please. Okay. 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 Thanks everyone. Hope you made a note of these, or you can just take a screenshot so that you know what all documents needs to be there. If there are any more updates, we'll surely share it in our Telegram group. Okay. So thank you, and I hope all of you are preparing well. Stay safe, folks. Do like and share this video with all your friends who are appearing for the examination so that they also get benefited from it, and ensure that you uh, keep all these documents ready well in advance. Okay, thank you, folks, and I will see you again soon. Thank you, and good luck for your TS EAMCET 2021 examination. Thank you, guys.